guys, I wanted to address a question that I've been getting a lot lately in this crazy market, not only here in Flagstaff, but definitely around the whole United States. And that is, I want to sell my house, but I don't know where to go. You know, everyone wants to take advantage of the equity that they have built in their home right now and the crazy competition it is for the inventory and houses for sale. People don't know where they would go next. You know, people want to sell high, but they don't want to buy high. And even here in Flagstaff, the rental market is completely limited right now, and the rental prices are just as high as some of the housing prices. So can you sell your home and then still live in your house? And that's what some people are doing, or at least that's what some people are asking for when they're putting their homes up for sale on the market. A colleague of mine in our real estate office recently had that problem or had that issue with their clients. They were a younger couple, the wife was pregnant, so they didn't want to necessarily move into another home. They didn't want to buy high. They weren't really sure what to do, especially with her being pregnant. Matter of fact, she was 9 months pregnant. They were really concerned as to what to do if their house were to sell. Where would they go? So what they decided to do is they listed their home for sale, and they wanted to lease back their home for 1 year after the sale of the home. What ended up happening was they agreed upon the listing price, they put the house on the market, and in this crazy competitive market, they were offered $60,000 over their listing price. So they figured that solution out themselves with $60,000. So think about that. You want to sell your house to take advantage of it, but you also don't know where you're going to go. But what if somebody offered you $60,000 over your asking or listing price? If somebody offered you $60,000, $50,000, maybe even $30,000 over your asking price, that you would find a place to go. So what happened in the case with the clients of the colleague of mine in our office, they actually agreed to sell the house $60,000 over their list price, and they actually went out and bought a really nice camper. They're gonna build a home. The wife had the baby during the 30 days of escrow during the closing, and they're just gonna make it work. You know, they have $60,000 now in their pocket to make those decisions a little bit easier and to, you know, find something that's gonna work for them while they build their home and have their new baby, and they're happy with the decision that they made. So you don't no idea what the possibilities might be. Someone could come along and solve those problems for you with whatever that they're willing to offer. So think about that if you're considering putting your house on the market. Now that falls into another question I get all the time is, when is this housing bubble gonna burst, right? People wanna sell high and then they wanna buy low. Well, maybe that would give you an option or a possibility to do that. Think about this. You sell your home over your listing price for $50,000 over your listing price. With that $50,000, you can find a place to rent. Heck, you could rent an Airbnb. You could stay at a resort. The options for you are unlimited if you really look at that extra money that would be over your list price to use towards finding a place to rent or stay, you know, for a certain amount of time. I mean, at $50,000, if you took that $50,000 and put that directly towards your rent of a new place, you could rent a place for $2,500 a month for 20 months. Now, if you think that the housing bubble is gonna burst or prices are really gonna retract and come down in the next 20 months, I mean, you could put yourself into an advantage. So, I mean, there are people that would allow you to lease your house back for maybe 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year if you find the right buyer. But think about that. That could be an option for you at this time with this crazy market for you to list your home, and you could ask for that. You may not get that, but someone may really want your home because of the limited market, and they could really offer you that incentive with cash to find a place to rent. And who knows? Now, it's no guarantee that somebody's gonna offer you $30,000, $50,000, $60,000 over your listing price. But even if you consider the level in which these prices are right now, that you could take a portion of that money that you're gonna be making off your home and dedicate that to renting a place for 6 months, maybe a year, until you can see what's going to actually happen with the market, and maybe you can make a better decision at that point, or at least feel more comfortable in you got the advantage in selling high, and now you're going to look at another price point or maybe a different location and take advantage of that. If you have any questions, if you want to maybe take a look at some of those numbers and opportunities that are out there here in Flagstaff or the surrounding area, don't hesitate to give me a call. I'd be happy to help you out. My information and contact is below, and we'll talk to you soon. See ya.